Bon. Voilà.
Merci.
Merci. Si vous voulez. Non, allez-y, allez-y, je vous en prie.
Merci, Susa. Tēnā koutou katoa, ngā mihi o te ata. Bonjour tout le monde. Good morning. Ngā mihi me, my kindness. And for this introduction in this chambre si romantique, historique, belle. C'est un honneur d'être le 50e écrivain néo-zélandais à détenir le Catherine Mansfield Moulton Fellowship et d'avoir l'opportunité de vivre et d'écrire à Moulton. Je viens d'une vie en Nouvelle-Zélande qui s'appelle Dunedin, l'autre côté in Maori. Dunedin is in the South Island. I'm going to speak in English now.
No problem for me.
It's too early for me to be able to speak French, and too early in the day and too early in the fellowship. Dunedin is in the South Island of New Zealand. It's a very long way from Moulton. In fact, it is the antipodes of Madrid in Spain. So for Doug, my partner, and I, new arrivals here, everything is still upside down. Not day, but night. Not spring, but autumn. Not cold, but chaud. I'll tell you a little bit more about where I come from. The entire population of New Zealand is a little over 5 million people. Most people live in the North Island of the country, and most of them live in New Zealand's largest city, Auckland. Only 1 million people live in the entire South Island of New Zealand, which is known for its lakes and its mountains and its forests and national parks. Obviously, it's the better island. I live here. Dunedin is on the east coast of the South Island, Te Waipounamu. Almost, but not quite as far south as you can travel in New Zealand before you arrive in Antarctica. It's a city of 130,000 people, built on hills, facing the harbour and the Pacific Ocean. Like Moulton, Dunedin is a seaside city, avec la plage, very green with lots of trees and many beautiful gardens. But unlike Moulton, Dunedin has a temperate climate. I might mean temperamental. One day warm and the next day changeable weather. In the winter, dans l'hiver, sometimes a little snow. Not much, but some falls. September in Dunedin is printemps, spring, and the weather is even more changeable than usual in our city. But the city is now in Dunedin full of flowers, daffodils, magnolias, cherry blossom in full bloom. It's very beautiful. And the city is alive with bird song, especially the tui, a noisy bird with a largely dark black and deep green coloured bird with a white necktie here. And it's a very noisy bird, and it sings jubilantly in the kowhai trees, which are covered in yellow flowers at this time of the year. Dunedin is a university city, and many students come from all over the country and internationally to study at the University of Otago. Dunedin is a UNESCO City of Literature city, recognised for its past and present vibrant literary life. And it has always been an inspiring place for New Zealand poets and writers to live and work. I work for the university as the publisher at the Otago University Press, where we publish about 20 books a year. Non-fiction books about Aotearoa New Zealand and the Pacific, as well as some poetry collections. And we also publish New Zealand's longest running arts and literary journal called Landfall. Earlier this year, actually, we had the privilege of publishing a book on Catherine Mansfield's time in Europe by the New Zealand author Redna Iska, which is follows Catherine's journeys all through Europe, but particularly around this region. To conclude, I'd like to offer you a short poem from my city. And here in Monton, I've noticed people playing boule and pétanque. We have a pétanque club in Dunedin, actually, but our house in Dunedin is above a croquet club. You know, the English game croquet. Do you have croquet? Oh, very English game, I think.
No, yes.
Very English. So this is called, from my city to your city, it's called Living Above the Croquet Club. Often in summer, they're there by the time I rise, as if they sprouted mushroom-like overnight, or are stilt-legged seabirds studying an estuary, still and stooped over their hoops, singly or in pairs, white on the immaculate green. And if I am granted the grace and the moment, before I turn from the bright window to walk down into the morning, there comes the crack of the shot and the slow ballet of their repositioning. With calm accuracy, may today be blessed. Ngā mihi nui, thank you very much. I'm very, very proud to be here and very pleased to receive the key today. Merci.